We are delighted to have with us Elaine Parker of the Job Creators Network.
Hey, Sebastian, it's great to see you again.
It is. It's been so long. It's been, about 18 hours since I last saw you in Philadelphia. You were a trooper. You were with us everywhere we went with the team. You said something stunning the day before. Where were we the day before? Was that Orlando? Anyway, I can't keep it straight. You said something really fascinating about what Biden is doing, to quote unquote get rid of student debt. But first, you've got a new billboard. And you guys always are stirring up, making trouble. It's in Times Square. Let's put the image up there. We'll describe it for our radio listeners. It's the photograph of that senile husk of a man stuffing his face with some chocolate chip ice cream when he said, what did he say? He said, oh, the economy, it's really strong. Well, here's your response from JCN. Here's the scoop. And it's not a double chocolate chip. Bidenflation is a recipe for disaster. Come on, John. Come on, Joe. The numbers don't lie. And here they are. Milk up 17%. Sugar up 16%. And the other ingredient you need if you're making some ice cream, eggs, up 46%. Who designs these billboards? I love them. Who does them, Elaine?
Well, of course, we have a very creative team that has a lot of input on it. Alfredo is, of course, one of the most creative people I've ever worked with in my life. And then my entire team is very creative. So there's a lot of inputs there.
All right, keep doing it. Keep doing it. We want to see new billboards, and you got to put them in the heartland of the Democrat insanity so that we can win over some people to the heart of America, which are the small businesses, the 30 million small businesses employing 60 million Americans. But let's talk about the broader picture, what this administration is doing to the economy. You said you had a really great suggestion that this debt write-off, which isn't a forgiveness, we're going to have to pay for it. The plumbers of the world are going to be paying for the master's degrees in gender studies. You said something about endowments, and you had a very interesting suggestion. Would you share it with our 3 million listeners?
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of people don't realize that these colleges and universities are sitting on $700 billion in endowments, that it's tax-free money, and they're using it to, these tuition dollars, they're using these endowments, they're paying multi-million-dollar salaries to the presidents of these colleges and universities. I'm going to go where I shouldn't go. I know it might be a sensitive topic, but coaches are making multi-million-dollar salaries, and nobody's questioning them on it. They're building Taj Mahals across their campuses with resort-style amenities. That's all student tuition. And so what we're saying is that it's college endowments that should be responsible for paying off this debt, not taxpayer dollars. The colleges need to be held accountable.
No, absolute genius. They're sitting on tens of billions of dollars worth of endowments that are meant to be for students. That's the whole point. And they want people who actually have a job to pay for those student loans. So you at JCN, you've initiated a lawsuit to fight this insanity. What's the status of the lawsuit against the Biden administration, Elaine?
Well, the judge has ordered a hearing next Tuesday to hear arguments from both sides on our request for a preliminary injunction. And that's just to put a halt on everything so that we can actually look at the merits of the case. And we're representing two plaintiffs in Texas.
You are doing so many different things at the same time. You've got a new survey of small business owners. What are you being told by people who aren't in politics, who don't have to stuff their faces with ice cream in front of TV cameras? What is the mood? What is the prognosis of small business owners in America regarding the Biden economy?
Well, more than 70% of our small business owners do feel that we're in a recession, regardless of the delusional comments that come out of this administration. And the most pressing issue, the biggest issue that they're facing right now is inflation, and followed up by inflation, and then followed up in a third level by inflation. That is what's killing our small business owners, and this reckless spending and this doubling down on these horrible policies is just killing our small business owners.
You've got a prosperity plan at JCN. All of our listeners can check it out. You can go to jobcreatorsnetwork.com. There's a copy of the prosperity plan. You can send it to your elected representatives to tell them this is how you actually create prosperity at America. That's jobcreatorsnetwork.com. Tell us a little bit about the bus that was everywhere with us wherever we were speaking for our Battleground Talkers tour. There was a rather impressive Job Creators bus everywhere we went.
Yeah, so our bus is the Great Opportunity Project bus tour. We're traveling the country. We were joining you on some of your stops as well in your tour. And it's an opportunity for us to meet with congressional representatives across the country and small business owners and talk about our Great American Small Business Prosperity Plan and the issues that are facing small business owners. And we're asking small business owners across the country to go to jobcreatorsnetwork.com, click on the prosperity plan, because they can actually, from that website, send a letter to their representatives in Congress and tell them that they need to support this very simple 8-point plan. But this is what is going to help drive our economy is policies that are included in that plan.
Perfect. They're making it easy for Americans to be advocates for the lifeblood of America. Big business doesn't have lobbyists. Small business owners don't have lobbyists like the big companies do that navigate the swamp. Who they have is the Job Creators Network. Go there today and follow Elaine Parker, their Chief Communications Officer at Elaine_Parker. God bless you for what you're doing, and please say hello to Alfredo as well. I'm Sebastian Gorka. Your call's next here on America First. Where did Ray go? Ray from Livermore. I saw him on the call screener board, and then he dropped. We have to get him back. Oh, there he is. And first, it's Antoinette, ladies first, and then Ray. Coming to you from the ReliefFactor.com studio.